From Los Angeles, California, they're the Mad Scientist Party Hour.
Well, hello there, friendos.
Well, hello.
And welcome back to another episode of Mad Scientist Party Hour. My name is Kevin Kraft, and joining us from a locked bank vault, the failed booger-eating burglar known as Shuddy Boy.
Yo.
And our special guest today, returning again, it's denture broker, the cranium stuffer. Do you find teeth a hindrance when trying to give world-class fellatio? Let DBTCS knock your teeth out with a hammer and fit you with his trademark removable dentures. Remember, he's not only the president, he's also a client. Welcome back, Dookie Boy.
Oh, what an intro. Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks for inviting me back. I'm happy. I never take these guest appearances for granted.
Yeah, I mean, we don't get you all the time. So when we have you, we got to make it count. And, you know, thankfully you have these dentures to promote, so it worked out.
Dude, whatever. It's not for me. It's for all my clients. I still have all my teeth in my head. Unlike my dog, who had 8 removed a couple weeks ago.
8?
Yeah. She has, I don't know, maybe 8 left. Her grill is all jacked up.
Yeah, when I saw her over the weekend, it looked like, you know, she's a Boston Terrier, so she usually has that like underbite thing going, but she only had like a quarter of an underbite.
Yeah. She looks like a hockey player, dude.
Yeah, you should
Poor
dress
girl.
her up. Does she like
She
costumes?
No, she doesn't really like anything. She'll wear hoodies. My ex bought her a few hoodies, and I think she digs wearing them when it's cold out, which isn't very often here. You know, it does get a little too cold for a 15-pound animal in the winter, even in Long Beach. You know, if we go out walking early in the morning and it's low 40s, like I'm gonna put a hoodie on her.
Yeah, for
My
sure.
My buddy years ago bought her like a New York Yankees Boston Terrier jersey or outfit, and she fucking hated it. Like she just had a shitty look on her face, and she wouldn't walk. She just would just stand there, and like if we try to walk her, she would just, I don't know. I could drag her, but you know, I'm not going to do that. She doesn't like. She's particular with shit, obviously, but she also doesn't like harness leashes. She'd rather be fucking choked by a leash than have it fit nicely around her body.
Maybe she's maybe she's kinky. Maybe she's into like S&M and shit.
People have like called me out on it while I've been walking her. One drunk chick called me out at the bar around the corner when I brought little mama in with me. And I don't know. It's just like, this is her wish. This is what she wants. I don't know. I try to give her a fucking harness. She's not down.
Yeah, everybody's got their fucking 2 cents to throw in.
I know. I mean, I do get it because it doesn't look great, and she's a pain in the ass to walk sometimes. She'll like drag or get a little herky-jerky or just try to fucking bolt. Maybe if she sees a squirrel or something. So I get it from their perspective, but I also wouldn't tell someone how to take care of their dog, you know, provided that they're not like kicking it or harming it in front of me.
Yeah, when I do my morning walk every day. I got in such a routine of waking up and walking Lucy the Destroyer that I just keep it going. I wake up, start making coffee, and then just go for a walk. And this guy who I see all the time, him and his wife just like speed walk. And for the first time ever, I saw them with a dog, and it was like this giant bastard, this massive one. He's like, "Oh, I'll hold him over here while you go by." And I was like, "Oh, geez, sounds like you're trying to save me from a very aggressive dog." And then I walk by, and then like a few houses later, walking towards me are these group of dorks and their little dog not on a leash. And I wanted to be like, you fucking idiots. Like, what the fuck are you do? Like, couple houses down, like right around the bend, you're going to see a gigantic dog that this guy had to like pull on the other side of the street for me to walk by. And your dog could just, I don't know, just get that wild burst of zoomies and take off. And then this dog eats it in one bite.
Well, the worst part about that, or the worst that that situation could go, is my fear, especially, being that I have pit bulls, is that this asshole is walking their dog not on a leash. My dog is leashed. If that dog comes over and attacks my dog and one of the pit bulls fucking ruins its life, I'm the asshole. Like it's on, they're going to make me the villain even though their dog wasn't on the leash because my vicious pit bull killed their shitty little Shih Tzu whose body wrote a check its ass couldn't cash.
Hey, that fucking Shih Tzu started it. He started saying racial shit.
Yeah, I'm with Shuddy though. You got to keep your dog on a leash, or you can't blame someone else's dog for fucking it up.
Yeah, I saw this happen. I don't know, maybe like 6 months ago. I was walking by myself, and a bunch of chodes walking with their dog, different dog, not on a leash, and this thing saw me and just booked it towards me and just ran out into the fucking street, and its owners like shrieked bloody murder, like blah! Just started like screaming like, no, Floofy! And it's like, you are the fucking asshole. You are the stupid asshole in this situation. You do not deserve your dog. You've forfeited over. It's my dog now. I own it. I've renamed it Lucy too. I don't care if it's a boy.
Thinking like this makes me think you are not far from getting a dog.
I can't, dude.
Does your place not allow it?
No, they do.
It's
too dark,
yeah,
man.
you travel too much.
I travel too much, and like, I
Just
can't
get a little dog you can bring with you.
Nah, I can't do the goodbyes, man. When it's time for them to go, it's too much. I can't fucking handle it. I'm not strong enough to burden that.
I understand.
I mean, just the sugar gliders dying. I literally thought I was gonna have to be committed. I was so fucking upset. Like, just destroyed me. So I couldn't do it. But that's too dark of a topic. Shuddy Boy, I am more concerned about your anus. You pounced live on the spot last week while we were interviewing Alan Lynn, the fiber daddy, who is a professional fart maxer, and you subscribed to his liquid salad pouches, and they arrived very quickly, and we have got to get an
arrived lightning fast. I ordered them Monday at like 4:30, and they arrived by noonish on Thursday.
You're shitting by Thursday after Queef or No Queef.
Yeah, we did an episode of Queef or No Queef, and I think you were trying to load up your ass with ammunition for the episode, but it didn't quite kick in until we got done queefing. But
it took 4 hours, and then I farted nonstop for 2 hours. And by nonstop, I don't mean it was one continuous fart. There were
man, that would have been sick.
There were minutes worth of gaps in between them, but it was constant, and they stank.
Every dog in the neighborhood is like howling.
And
barking
now,
along with your ass.
so it has not been making me as farty. Like, I drank one at noon, trying to get that 4-hour window for when we recorded, and I feel relatively fine. What's going to happen is in the morning when I shit, it is going to smell awful.
Yeah, stinky poopies, huh?
They have been so fucking stinky.
Well, Alan lived up to his product lived up to the hype, huh?
But I mean, I am feeling better. They're delicious.
So feeling better how? Do you have like more energy and stuff?
I can't say that because work has been stressing me out. But like my poops are gross, but my gut feels better. Like I don't feel ugh.
Have you ever fucked with kombucha?
I don't like how it tastes. I think it's gross.
I mean, yeah, it is. It is kind of like if the the smell of balls and socks were liquefied.
Isn't
Yeah,
it
like
like Gator cider?
if you made a tea out of boiling sweaty gym shoes, that would be kombucha. No, kombucha is fermented tea.
I
I
kind of
know it
like it.
was getting really popular around here like 6, 7 years ago. And then I feel like it's like there's supposed to be kombucha bars or kombucha places opening up in Long Beach, but then I feel like the pandemic killed those ideas and I haven't noticed them opening up around here.
You know what I
Or
saw?
maybe
I think
maybe
I
it's just
think
spaced out on it.
I think it might have been pre-pandemic as well, but I don't know. It's all a blur. But like, do you remember when oxygen bars started popping up?
Yeah, are they also like IV treatment centers?
I don't think so, because they're more
Okay.
like casual. Like an IV is usually a little bit more clinical. This seemed like an actual bar. Like you just go in there and chill, and they shove those fucking things up your nose like you're in a coma or something.
Yeah, an oxygen bar.
Yeah, and they blast you with different flavors. You can get like Arctic Blast and shit, and it's supposed to, I don't know, give you a buzz or something. But like those started popping up, and I just remember walking by them and being like, "It's fucking stupid." And
Didn't you go to one?
No, I've never tried it. I mean, I would just because I'll try anything that's stupid, so I can just come back here and tell the
Gimmicky.
story on the show.
Yeah, right.
But I don't know. I had zero interest, and then it almost just seemed like overnight. So maybe it was just a pre and post pandemic thing. They were just fucking gone.
Yeah, I think kombucha was supposed to have a moment and they just never did.
I still see it sold everywhere. Like
I
Whole
see it
Foods,
sold at
Ralph's.
Whole Foods.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ralph's
yeah,
has
yeah.
it. I don't know. Well,
I think I took a sip of it once and never again. It's not a believe it or not, kombucha is not a Jeff Clark product.
Oh, it's all bubbly. I don't like that.
Makes me feel gay.
Why does this have fucking bubbles in it?
so Shuddy, since you've started farting like a WMD, have you scared your cat, Uncle Ben, back into the wall?
I thought
No.
that's where you were going with that. I was going to jump in. If you went somewhere else, I was like, I was going to throw that in there.
She has not left the room again.
Oh,
we're
she's
back to
back
we're
to
back
default?
to yep, we're back to default mode. Factory reset.
So what happened? How the hell did she end up in a fucking wall? Like she's like in Sicario.
So all of this is conjecture based on circumstantial evidence.
Yeah, that's what we have to go on here.
But
My favorite kind of evidence.
blame can be directly pointed towards the person who started a bathroom renovation 6 years ago and has not even finished the bathroom floor. So she could get in
Sure.
between there. No,
She's
that
not
is
here to defend herself. Just throw her ass under the bus.
no me, absolutely me.
Yeah, what do you do with that shit?
Draven.
Do you like wake up in the morning, you walk by, you see it, you pick up the sandpaper, and you do like one swipe, and you're like, that's enough for today.
That would be more than I have done in that bathroom in probably 4 years.
So that's just it. Like, you know what? Consider yourself remodeled, bathroom.
Do you just not use the bathroom at all? Like, or that one?
I just shit in a bag and then throw it out the window.
The toilet's the only thing still in the bathroom, other than
sure.
a dumping place for all my tools. Like, where are those gonna go if I finish the bathroom?
That's That's a great point. That's a great point. You got to solve that problem before you finish the bathroom.
Yeah, I heard Lowe's sells this thing called the toolbox.
I have those. They're in there.
This guy needs a
But
whole
they're all
fucking
in the,
shed.
I have a garage, but it's filled with pliable stuff at the moment. Like it's just, the bathroom being done, not done, is not as convenient as it being done might be. But no, so since maybe 3 months after she moved in with us, I've had a dog gate going across the doorway to the room that she's in and the door open. Always with the thought that she gets used to the smells of the house, sounds of the dogs moving around, me doing my thing during the day, and maybe not being so shut off will make her eventually comfortable enough to leave the room. But I have never seen her out of the room whatsoever.
I still think you should do that trick where you like get nude, roll around in syrup, and then keef yourself with catnip, and then back up to her ass first on your hands and knees. I
A rolled
pose,
shuddy joint.
I pose no threat. Come on, let's party.
And before I went to Texas, she would be out on the bed. I'd see her. I'd get kind of close. I was even able to pet her a couple of times.
Hmm.
And then I left for those few days, and when I got home, never saw her. But I was changing out her food. It was getting eaten, scooping her litter box.
Someone was
Everything-
pooping in that thing, and it wasn't me. Might have been
Business as
Draven.
usual. Last Sunday, scooped her litter box, filled her water, filled her food. Monday night before bed, I didn't check on her Monday morning because I had to go directly to New Jersey to those stores, and Uncle Ben is nowhere to be found in the room. The litter box has not been used since I scooped it. Water not touched, food not touched.
Oh boy.
You got to call a nearby hospital.
Tuesday,
Have you seen this,
Well,
Uncle Ben?
the
Have you
house
seen
had
my girl, Uncle Ben?
the house had a bunch of clutter in the closet, so I was like, maybe she went to find someplace to die, which would have been awful. So Tuesday, I ripped the house apart. I reorganized every closet, looking for her, trying to figure out where she was.
And Uncle Ben is very aggressive. So were you just like slowly rounding corners like Ripley and Aliens?
Yeah,
No,
like it's
because-
fucking Pet Cemetery.
Jumps at you like
No,
a face hugger?
So there were two things that I had thought. There were two assumptions that I was going by. Sunday afternoon, it was like 75 degrees here, so I had the back door open for like an hour. And I was in here in the office doing work, so I figured maybe she got out. Like maybe this was the day that she decided to leave the room, and I had the door wide open.
The fucking warden
And
left her cell open.
Yeah. Or she went and found some place to die because I didn't even smell cat pee anywhere. Like she had gotten stuck in a closet and had to pee and shit. Like there was no evidence of Uncle Ben anywhere. But the dogs, particularly MJ, were very curious about one spot on the wall, and she wouldn't stop sniffing at it, but I didn't hear anything. I was convinced she left the house. Sharon would not let me write off the idea that she was in the wall. I kept saying there's no way she's in the wall, and Sharon would not. Sharon was like, I think she's in the wall. I think you just need to come to terms with the fact that she's in the wall. And I go, no, I think it's much more likely and feasible that she got out. I'm not cutting the wall open when she's outside. Like
That's
that's
gonna
silly.
take me 12 years to have patched the hole I cut.
So Tuesday night, Draven and I are watching TV, and I get up, and MJ is just sitting in front of that part of the kitchen wall, staring.
And you were like, "Oh no, it's a ghost."
Yeah, I
I
was
was
gonna
like,
say, are you more worried about the ghost or like how
no,
committed to the
no.
idea that Uncle Ben wasn't in the wall where you're like, oh no.
I was like, I was convinced that what MJ might have been hearing was a mouse in the wall.
I feel like
Like
dogs are useless when it comes to mice. That's actually Uncle Ben's forte.
yeah, but I was so in denial that Uncle Ben could be in the wall.
Sharon, have you
But I
ever
was
considered
like,
that it might be a ghost?
I was like, I have to cut a hole in the wall. I have to figure out what's gonna happen. And this is where it goes off the fucking rails.
I hope
Like
that
it's like the first scene in Sicario where they fucking knock into the wall and they see a bunch of dead bodies.
So
I'm just gonna cut
to
where
keep-
MJ's looking because I don't want to cut
'cause
like 50
again-
holes in the wall.
because again, I was convinced it was a mouse.
Yeah.
So I wasn't going to start with a big hole.
Why were you
So I
so
went-
convinced that it was a mouse and not your missing cat?
Because so the bathroom the bathroom that's unfinished is directly above me. Right here, like right up here. The wall that she was in is on the other side of the fucking house.
Okay.
So she went from the bathroom and then under the floor of my room and then somehow down a wall on the other side of the house. So it wasn't like if it was the wall that the bathroom was on,
Yeah.
I would have been much more easily convinced that she was in the wall. But she went on an adventure to get to where she got stuck. So
I wonder what she was looking for.
She was probably looking to leave the house. She was probably looking to fucking run away from this fucking loony bin.
Or maybe there
But
was a mouse.
I went up into the bathroom.
Some Tom and Jerry shit.
Went up into the bathroom where my tools are, and I got a hole saw that's about this big
Okay.
to cut a hole in the wall. And so I drill into the wall, cut that little hole out.
Very
And
hard.
Sounds like Armageddon.
As soon as I pull the plug of drywall out, just fur fucking spills out of the fucking hole. Like when you like press up against something, and I was like, oh no. She's in here. She's been in here for days. She's fucking dead. What? And I like very carefully touch her.
Oh, so that was I thought you were like she used a special move and she threw like a hair Hadouken at you or something.
No. Uncle Ben, like the side of Uncle Ben's body, like pushed out of this little wall.
That's actually what I assumed, Kevin, you idiot.
And so I was like, I'm gonna touch her. She's gonna be dead. So then I touch her, and she starts fucking freaking out inside the wall. And I was like, okay, we're back. It's Uncle Ben's normal. Uncle Ben is normal. She's not happy. And I'm like, now what the fuck do I do?
So why did she instantly the second you took the circle of drywall off just shove her ass up against it?
Well, because
Was she like
Kevin,
leaning up against it?
Yeah, because the gap in the wall that she was stuck in was
Oh my
like
God.
this.
That's really
Yeah.
skinny. So you could have just drilled right into Uncle Ben.
Oh, there's so much that could have gone wrong with this. So much could have gone wrong with this.
Yeah, that's like you
Because
broke your
then-
arm and you're cutting your cast off with a sawzall. There's very little
Because
room for
then-
error.
I'm gonna shoot my cast off.
So then I'm like, how am I going to make this hole bigger? So I ran up into the bathroom, got a pry bar, and tried to start breaking the wall off. And I'm like, this is going to traumatize her. So I stopped doing that. I ran out to the garage and got the Sawzall.
Oh boy. I mean, I feel like the noise of a Sawzall would perhaps scare Uncle Ben away from the hole. Or was she just like stuck there like a claustrophobic nightmare?
So, nope. I start making the cut and she disappears. She fucking straight up disappears. So I
Like the
cut a
Shuddy
hole.
Chainsaw Massacre.
I cut a hole.
I'm Shuddy
And
Face.
just as I finish where I make the cut at the bottom of the wall and pull the piece of drywall off, I missed hitting an electrical cable.
Oh my god.
Like, did I send you guys a picture of the hole?
I mean, you sent some pictures.
Yeah, I think we got a picture of the hole.
Because if you look at the hole in that picture, which you guys can post those on Instagram, you can see the electrical wire within in the yeah. So the electrical wire is right at the bottom. So I could have electrocuted myself and Uncle Ben.
It's been a
While,
massacre. The whole
while
Millers
cutting,
got killed.
while cutting her in half with the Sawzall. But then,
Man, that almost
I'm
ended
like
up being a
shining
droopy story.
shining my light in the hole, trying to figure out where she is because it's two studs that are maybe 16 inches apart, and then that little gap of the wall, and she is nowhere to be found. So I had to take a video and point my phone up, and she's like 3/4 of the way up the wall, like holding herself.
Like Jackie Chan just fucking bracing.
Yeah, like a Jackie Chan. And I'm like, I'm at a fucking loss because I'm like, I am not cutting the entire wall apart. Like,
I mean, eventually she's going to get exhausted doing that.
That's exactly what I
Yeah, wait her out,
what I
dude.
said. So Draven and I are standing in the kitchen, and all you hear from inside the wall is when her claws did give out, and she's just scraping as she's sliding down the wall.
Draven, I got an idea. I'm going to drink a liquid salad and then just keep farting in the hole. I'm going to smoke her out.
No, this was before the liquid salad got here, so that wasn't an option.
Did she knock any pictures off the wall with her scraping?
No, because there's nothing hanging right there, and
Oh, right. Yeah, I saw the picture.
But then
My bad.
when she got down, I still had to make the hole bigger to get her out, and she wouldn't come out on her own. Like she had like one ear hanging out of the hole, and I'm like in a pan. Well, first we had to. The dogs refused to go upstairs, and so before I even cut the first. Once I cut the first hole and realized she was alive and in there, I had to corral them to get them up in my room. Because it would have been total fucking chaos.
Yeah, it'd been like a scene
once
out of
they
Christmas
realized-
Vacation.
Oh my god, yeah.
The Shuddy Griswolds.
But then I had to go get a pair of snowboarding gloves to get her because I knew she was not going to be happy. And she was, by the time when I got her out of the wall, she was all puffed up, hissing and flailing and trying to murder me. Fucking pussy. But,
So did she immediately
is-
go and take a fat shit, or is your walls now filled with poo and pee?
There no pee or poo in the wall. She was dehydrated and starved.
How long was she in there?
At least a day and a half, possibly
God.
2 full days.
Hey, Draven, do you think stud finders work on cats? Well, I'm glad you had a happy ending with Uncle Ben. Her first visit to the litter box, was it just like a human-sized shit in there?
No, because she was dehydrated and then knowing that pets, if they're thirsty, will drink too much and it has really negative consequences. I limited her water and food availability for the first couple of days since she was post inside the wall.
Well, now you'll have to patch that hole in the wall once you get done with the bathroom. in
Yeah.
2052. Well, I'm glad the saga of Uncle Ben had a happy ending and you got her out safe and sound.
I'm so glad that MJ would not leave that part of the wall alone because if it wasn't for her, Uncle Ben would be dead inside the wall right now.
MJ was like, "Man, I don't know what's going on, but I really fucking want something on the other side of this wall."
Yeah, there's something very interesting happening inside this wall.
Man, I've had instances like that with missing pets. Like back when I had Smokey, my boa, this thing got fucking big and powerful, and it got so strong that it was able to force the lid off of its tank. And I came home one time, and it was just gone. The fucking lid of the snake tank was just burst off, empty. And that was when I lived in Jersey with my mom, and I lived in the fucking basement. And I was like, oh my God, the possibilities are endless. Like I looked all over my room. I looked everywhere, but it was just like, Jesus Christ, the checklist of places that this snake could be is astronomical.
That's terrifying, man.
And like, I was thinking to myself, like, not to get a little too grisly, but I kept a knife next to my bed where if this thing just started strangling me in the middle of the night and I couldn't get it off, I would have to fucking kill it, unfortunately. It's like, look, I do not want to kill my pet, but if it comes down to it's them or me, they're trying to murder me.
It's an easy one.
Sorry, I got a longer lifespan. Sorry, it's me. I choose me. And I don't know what made me think this, but I took a hanging picture off the wall. This fucking thing somehow managed to just go like vertical up the wall and coiled around a nail holding the picture up and was just chilling there for some reason. I also had an incident with the sugar gliders where I used to just kind of let them chill outside of the cage. And I came back one time and Gizmo was not in the blanket. And I looked all over, and these, sugar gliders, they're like little chicken nuggets. So it was
Dude,
again.
I'd be afraid I'd step on one.
I know you. Every time you saw that blanket when you came over, the sugar gliders blanket, you're like,
Oh no! Is it safe to sit?
and I'm like, yeah, dude, you're okay. You can sit down on the couch.
At least I cared. All right.
That's true. But you were definitely afraid of the sugar gliders, and
Yeah. I wasn't concerned about the sugar gliders. I was concerned about myself, my own well-being.
I looked everywhere for this little bastard. Like hours I was searching. And then I whittled the list down and I was like, okay, there's a couple places left where he could be, and they are bummers. And that was when I had that black leather couch, and I knew that if you went underneath the couch, you could get up into the springs that supported the cushions and stuff. So I'm reaching up there, and I'm like, all right, I don't feel them. And then I reached over, and I realized that there's direct passage from underneath the couch to go up into the springs and then into the armrest section of the couch. And I, like, contorted like I was trying to get, like, Twix out of a vending machine. And I got my arm in there, and I fucking poked him. I was like, I know that feeling. That's fur. And I couldn't get him out. Like he got out of reach of my hand. I tried luring him with treats. He wouldn't come, and I literally had to take a knife and slice the leather of the couch open and take him out.
He was smuggled into the couch.
Yeah. And I was just like, I could wait for him to come out, but who knows what time of day that could be. That could be when I'm sleeping. That could be when I'm at work. What if he's stupid and he doesn't know how to get out? Then he just fucking starves to death or dehydrates himself to death in there. So it was a very easy choice, like to just slice that fucking couch open and get him out. So yeah, it's the perils of pet ownership. I feel like dogs don't do stupid shit like that though.
Yeah, I don't have any well, I have to think about some little mama horror stories. I feel like they're a little more behaved than the animals pets we've talked about so far today. But uh, yeah, I don't know. I don't have any like that many stories about little mama committing self-sabotage or putting herself in a position where we both could injure her. Well, mama's mostly a good girl.
She is a very well-behaved dog.
Yeah.
Like, I never hear her like flipping out, barking, making noise. She's very affectionate. She's a good little bitch.
Yeah. She's very chill. She loves family. Little Mama Toretta.
Well, Jeff, you come bearing gifts this week. You are the.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Are we talking about baseball stuff?
Yes.
Real quick before you get into that. I watched Project Hail Mary.
Okay. we can
Wasn't
do
that big of a fan of it. Only going to give it a 2.5 out of 5. Excuse me.
Wow. Sucking 2.5 Rocky dicks?
Yeah. And granted, everyone knows here I'm kind of a harsh film critic, and Ryan Gosling, who I love, is a little too good looking to play a nerdy science teacher. But whatever, that's not an actual deal breaker. I just thought, like, again, I love Ryan Gosling. It was a little too much like Ryan Gosling having to carry the whole movie. It was like kind of his castaway shit, which obviously is the point of it, and that's what they were like hedging their bets on. But I really liked the supporting characters, and I just kind of wish they had a bigger role in the movie. And I feel like objectively it could have been shorter. Like not just shorter for me. I would kind of side eye any film critic who said that wasn't too or wasn't too long. Like you agree with me on that one, right, Kevin?
Yeah, there were definitely points where I was watching it when I was like, that could have been trimmed, that could have been trimmed. And not even necessarily shorter, but maybe that length of runtime could have been used to explain some more of the science shit that they really like breezed over. Like we talked about this last week on the Patreon show, because I saw it last week, and our friend Bonnie, friend of the podcast, she read the book first and then went and saw the movie, and she was like, "Yeah, the stuff that they rush through in the book is kind of crazy."
You rushed through in the movie?
Yeah. That's what I meant. Yeah,
Okay.
there was stuff explained in the book in just like great detail that really made you be like, "Oh, okay, I get it." And in the movie, they were moving along so briskly. I was like, "Whoa, wait, hold on, pump the brakes. I haven't finished fully computing what you just dropped on me." It's like sometimes like when I was in high school and they were doing like algebra and calculus, I'd be like, "No, don't move on yet. I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck that means. That formula doesn't make sense. I'm trying to wrap my brain around it. Hold on." Like I feel like they did that with a lot of the science stuff, and she was like, "Yeah, in the book, it made way more sense." There was a scene where I almost said Ryan Reynolds, Ryan Gosling, and the rock
Canadian Ryan.
the rock creature do like karaoke, or like he does karaoke by himself or something like that. There's like an extended karaoke scene. Oh no, wait, no, hold on, I'm fucking it up. It was a flashback. Man, my brain is all over the place today. But there's a flashback where him and like the science crew are doing karaoke, and it's kind of long.
Oh, yeah.
I get what they're doing, but they're establishing some camaraderie that's not really necessary at that point in the film, that deep into the movie. And Bonnie was like, "Yeah, that was not in the book."
I understand. I love those kind of scenes in movies. Because I don't know what her nationality in the movie was, and I'm forgetting her name, but like the character who's like the leader of the mission, or like conduit between Ryan Gosling's character and like the world leaders.
Yeah, she was in that Anatomy of a Fall movie. I don't know if you saw that.
I didn't.
She might be
Okay.
Swedish.
but she
Sure.
did a song, she did a karaoke song, and she fucking nailed it. Like the character killed it, and it did not fit in with the character at all, which was the point of the scene. Was like this girl who's been a robot the entire time, like, oh, she can kind of sing. So she has some sort of other talents that are outside of like science shit. And I thought that was cool. It's like that movie, No Hard Feelings, where the kid sings "Man Eater" to Jennifer Lawrence in the restaurant, or like Big, where they do the piano. Like I just love shit like that.
Dude, that remind like that. No Hard Feelings popped into my head the other day, and I really want to rewatch that. That movie was so fucking good.
I've seen it a few times since seeing it in the theater, and it's fucking awesome. It's it's just a nice, easy watch. You know what I mean? Like it's just fun.
Yeah, good R-rated comedy.
So absolutely.
Oh, it's on Hulu.
Project Hail Mary had a bunch of cute, like funny moments, and I really thought the space mission and disaster like movie plot and like the the foundation of the story was really good. Like I was very interested in it, but like you said, it's just it moved too fast and it breezed past things that were like difficult to process. At least for me, it was just like I can't. Like I just kind of got lost. Like
Yeah, it's like in between
man,
scenes,
I'm like,
they
all
did
right,
they
I don't
did
know.
something massive. Like they just breezed over something like a huge hurdle in this story.
Yeah,
And it
yeah,
just
we
got
just time
breezed
warped.
over.
Like all right, okay.
I will say though, even though I'm, pointing out the flaws, it still was. I thought it was a fucking great flick. I loved it.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, we're kind of seeing the same thing, but you just enjoyed it more than me, which
Yeah.
is more than fair, obviously. My I think my brothers liked it a little bit more than me, so that gets back to my whole. I'm kind of a harsh film critic sometimes, so
Yeah,
only
it-
2.5. Sorry, Goslin. I love you, Goslin.
While I was watching it, it did seem like this does not strike me as a Jeff Clark movie.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
think
little
you have a
too
better read
cutesy.
on that stuff. Like the more you've gotten to know me, you can pick out which movies I think it's easier to pick out which movies I'm definitely not gonna like.
Yeah, because, I mean,
sometimes
if you-
I'll surprise you.
If you want to err on the side of caution, just assume Jeff Clark is not going to like this.
Yeah, dude. I don't like that. Maybe that's kind of a dickhead, definitely a contrarian mindset, but I think that gives my positive movie reviews a little more like umph. And I don't know. I'm okay being a tough critic. I shouldn't like everything that I watch.
I agree.
So
I mean, I don't like
Anyways.
everything I watch. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of in poor taste for me to shit on movies now. Now that
no, I get that.
So, like, if I don't like a movie, like I see a movie or two every week, and if something new comes out on streaming, I fucking watch that too. So I usually will have like, I don't know, 3 movies per week that I could be reviewing, but yeah, I keep it to myself.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. It sucks that people can't be more open to criticism. And just I guess you just don't know who is and who isn't. Some people are fine if you shit on their movie as long as you're doing it in like a constructive way. Other people are going to be just butthurt regardless. I don't even know how you would take it. But
I mean, I
it's-
got tough skin. I started my career in entertainment working for the Stern Show, and then would
Right.
look on Stern Fan Network and see what people were saying about me after I went on the radio. And Jesus Christ, if you can live through that, you can take anything
Well
the
said.
internet will throw at you. But
Yeah,
I was
I mean-
listening to Kevin Smith one time on one of his zillion podcasts, and he was saying how like he used to take shots at movies. He used to, if you go see a movie and didn't like it, he would rip it apart. I mean, he even did it in some of his movies and stuff. Like, I mean, Clerks. One of the jokes is some fucking dumbass is in the video store. He's like, "Ooh, Navy SEALs," as to be like, "This is what brainless idiots like." And like, throughout his films, he takes like very obvious shots at movies he doesn't like. But then he got to a point, and he's like, "You know what, man? It's just there's so much negative shit out there that, like, I don't know. If I don't like someone's work, I'll keep it to myself. I'll uplift things when I feel they are deserving of it, and if something sucks, I'll just fucking keep it to myself.
Yeah, and some people like Navy SEALs, just like some people like Armageddon and Judgment Night.
All right, well, now that we got the movie reviews out of the way. By the way, I will suck. And maybe this was just because it was a very fun experience, despite somebody in the theater kept fucking farting. And it smelled really bad. Might have been the Fiber Daddy. But,
I think I had something like that going too, actually. I think Cheech, I know exactly who it was. If someone was farting, it was Cheech.
you guys didn't go see it in IMAX, right?
No, he didn't.
By the way, happy birthday to the Cheech Meister.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to touch on that at all? Or, I mean, there's not much of a story to talk about, but you did come out to Orange County this past weekend for Korean barbecue.
Yeah, but we didn't go out and get wasted and ride fucking scooters and fall off them or anything, so.
I didn't face plant.
Ooh.
Shuddy, this was one of I think this is the first time I went to Korean barbecue that wasn't all you can eat. And I've heard that they're better, that the meat is more quality, which makes perfect sense. It's not a surprise. But I
Right.
just always loved the idea of all you can eat and was like nervous that I would spend more money and not be full. Dude, I was so fucking full when I walked out of Korean barbecue.
You pussy, I could have kept eating.
Dude, I didn't breathe through my mouth for like an hour. I was just inhaling food.
I was
Just
breathing
inhaling food.
out of my ass.
Dude, I was like, I was using chopsticks with both hands. I was eating so much food, dude.
I was catching flies like Daniel Saga.
You could have had another plate.
Yeah.
Damn, man. And so Bill brought it up. He threw it out there. No one seemed into it. I never say no to more food.
Dude, if
Just 'cause I
House
don't wanna look
Clark
like a
was
pussy.
tapping out and it's not all you can eat, I'm not raising the bill and asking for another plate.
I would have been down, but you might have had to carry me out of there.
Dude, it was
I would
incredible.
have gotten the food was great, right?
Yeah, and one of the things I was like, damn it, I'm not too stoked about that because Bill likes to do the ordering when we go out in a large group. It's just easier. He'll be like, all right, we'll get one of this, one of this, one of this, one of this. It's always like he's very good at eyeballing the amount of food that the table's going to need.
Yeah, he usually does it well.
Yeah, he picks a great variety. So he's a good person to have as the ordering for a large group point man.
Bizarre.
One of the first things he threw out was spicy intestines, and I was like, all right, well, I'll let everybody else go to town on that, and I'll just double up on different shit. But it was fucking good, man. It was
dude,
really good.
It had a kick. It was kind of spicy. It was like spicy intestines mixed with bean sprouts. It looked like garbage. It didn't sound good on paper, and it was delicious.
Yeah, it looked like a big bowl of diarrhea, but man, did it taste good. And like the second the guy threw it on the grill, the smoke all just started pouring towards me, and it was really spicy.
started watering?
Smoke. I started sounding like Shuddy Boy doing his like coughing. Like I could not stop coughing.
So they cook it at the table for you?
Yeah, and they cook it for you. You don't. It's not like when we go to Road to Seoul and you're doing someone's manning the grill. They have an employee cook it all for you, which was a nice touch. But man,
I actually preferred that.
it was like Agent Orange hitting me. Like I could not stop coughing. Like my lungs got all spicy, and then out of nowhere, some little fleck of spittle somehow jumped out of the bowl and nailed me right in the eye, and it was like I got maced.
Oh, yeah, like
I got
pepper spray
nuked.
in the eyes.
And then afterwards, once we were wrapping things up, Jeff and I were collecting spoonfuls off like the crusted stuff on the side of the bowl that the spicy intestines were cooked in, and ate like a big spoonful of it, and it was so good. But like 10 seconds after I was eating it, every inner membrane of my body caught on fire, and
Yeah,
my
Yeah.
butt like made me pay for it the next day. That was rough.
it's got to be instant heartburn, right? You have heartburn issues, right?
I do, but I take pills for it now to manage it.
Oh, okay. Like
And-
Tums ahead of time.
No, I take a omeprazole.
Gotcha.
Like you're not supposed to take it every day because I think it leads to osteoporosis. But my doctor was like, look, if you get heartburn that bad that often, you're going to get polyps in your throat, and you could get throat cancer from it, and esophageal cancer. They're like,
you're dying through osteoporosis or throat cancer.
The
What do
guy's
you
like,
want?
He was like, trust me, you want the osteoporosis later in life. And I was like, all right, dude.
Yeah. You got a much better chance of living through osteoporosis than throat cancer.
My hack is it's prescribed for me to take it daily. I take it once, maybe twice a week. So that's my thing. Like, all right, maybe I won't get the fucking full blown osteoporosis, and it works. It keeps the heartburn at bay. And I definitely took one that morning, knowing that we were going to Korean barbecue, because you've seen me like get up and turn purple and leave the table at Korean barbecue. It gets so bad.
I heard you almost dying once. Like, what was it? 12 years ago, 13 years ago.
Yeah, before I was like taking any medication for it.
Just hearing fucking night screams.
Yeah, it was brutal.
Yeah. I was thinking if you were going to take 2 heartburn pills, like kind of like that road trip flashback scene where he's thinking about his girlfriend cheating on him, and she's talking to the guy and says, sex was so good last night, I had to take 2 birth control pills.
Yeah.
Those intestines are so bomb last night, I had to take 2 heartburn pills.
But yeah, it was good shit. But while we're on the topic of food, Dookie Boy the Cocksucker, a.k.a. Dookie Boy the Bracket Master, has a new one for us.
Yeah.
Do you have photography to go along with this? Do you need screen share permission?
I do.
Okay.
And that was kind of part of the challenge of building the bracket. It's a 16 item bracket. There are definitely enough for 32 items, probably even 64. However, the challenge is because we're on YouTube and I wanted to find photos or images to show the listeners, because just explaining isn't good enough. That takes out some of the fun in the bracket. This one specifically, I was stuck with only picking items that had photos. Now there are some like bomb items that are new in every MLB stadium, but for whatever reason they weren't promoted on the team's Instagram, or because the season's only a week long, maybe fans haven't even gotten into the stadium yet to try them. So I just went with the 16 items that I could find, and I wanted to break it down in region, which is a bit of another challenge. And it gets to it became a problem in the last region. I buttoned it up the best that I could, but the 4 regions that I did, 4 items each region. One was dessert. The other one was hot dogs. The other one is what the fuck is that? Which is just kind of like a miscellaneous, like I don't, it's like a unique thing.
What the fuck is that?
The fuck is a mammal?
And then I had burgers and tacos, because there's a couple new burgers, a couple new tacos, but there wasn't 4 of each. And I was struggling to find a theme for the 4th region. And I am not cheating the Puminati at all. I was up thinking about this and clicking through the same tabs a bunch of times last night. I stopped after like an hour and a half of like just thinking about it to go smoke a cigar and drink a beer and think about it some more. So I tried and I did the best that I could. I sent you guys 3 different brackets.
Yeah, since we started recording.
Yeah, the first and the third are the same. The second was one that I did with just burgers. I thought I could do a just burger region, but after looking at it, like 2 of the burgers are essentially the same. They're essentially barbecue pulled pork burger, so I didn't want to double up. But anyways, we'll start with. I have to do the screen share.
Quick question before we kick this off. Did this just come out of nowhere like a flurry, like just these eye-catching, gimmicky, like overblown, a trillion ingredient stadium foods just hit all the stadiums at once?
Well, yeah, for the start of baseball season.
Yeah, but did they do this every year where they're like this involved and this crazy?
Yeah.
We've talked about it for a couple of years now.
I feel like it's like
Not
oh, this place just got this fucking crazy thing. Like, I feel like back in the day, you just go to the game and you would get like nachos, a hot dog, or like Cracker Jacks or something. And then out of nowhere, they're like, you can get a Twinkie that got butt fucked by a hot dog, deep fried, drizzled in chocolate sauce and cheese.
It's definitely more of a thing now, but
it is ramping up each year. Yes.
yeah,
And this
it was like a few years ago. A couple teams came out with like gnarly concessions and got just so popular, so much buzz, so much like social media hype and traffic. They're like, all right, everyone should do it, which is, we can shit on social media sometimes, but this is definitely a good outcome from it.
It does some good stuff every now and then. And
Yeah.
we're kind of starting this late in the game, and these brackets tend to be very time consuming. So there's a chance we get through the first round and then have to finish it next week.
Yeah,
Which
we'll see,
happens
though.
every now and then when we do a bracket, a Jeff Clark bracket.
I'm trying to split view with current tab. Okay, cool.
Is it too edgy if we do a bracket where we do a bracket to determine the coolest black dude? We can just cut that out.
Yeah. Well, let's try to get Kwame in on that episode. That way, we have a little bit more
Kwame or
leeway.
Naboa. Yeah, we need to get one of our
Naboa's
One of our
Dominican.
black brothers.
one of our people of color friends.
Okay, so this is the first. We're in the dessert region first. Man, all right.
Let me ask you this. Sorry to keep throwing in all these quick questions, but how do you choose a dessert when it's paired up against an entree? Like picking which one should win?
I don't know. We're gonna have to figure that out as we go.
All right. And why do you
Because I have desserts in its own region.
why do you have spread man-ass as one of your tabs?
Shut the fuck up.
You fucking saw
I was
that.
like, wait a second. Why do I have that? Can you see when I move to the new tab? Can you see? Oh, wait, it's not what I want to
Yes.
do.
Yep.
You can see that?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, cool. So the first region, the dessert region, I'm going with the one seed Schwarm Sundae versus the Dubai cinnamon roll. Kyle Schwarber is a hitter for the Philadelphia Phillies. I don't really know why it's named after him, but his was it Schwarm Sundae is here on the left. I'm scrolling up on it. It is a mini helmet filled with soft serve ice cream and topped with a funnel cake fried strawberry encrustable, fresh strawberry sauce, and fruity cereal pieces. This is from the Phillies.
Wow.
And it's going against the Dubai cinnamon bun, which is a cinnamon roll topped with chocolate, vanilla ice cream, pistachio, caramel puff cereal, and katafi, which I should have looked up before we started the segment, but I'm not sure what that is. I'll look it up while you guys are talking about it. Yeah. I might not even be saying it right.
I'm taking the Schwarbomb.
Yeah, Jeff.
It's more festive for baseball. One, and everything's always better in a mini baseball helmet.
Ooh, that's true.
Yeah, I have a feeling that this is the number one. So, real quick, I realized that the us going out for Cheech's birthday had no stories worth telling, and now we're finding a bunch of them. We all went to, was it Sweet Jane's?
Sweet Jill's.
Sweet Jill's Bakery in Long Beach that has the craziest shit. Just like 3 enormous cases of just like the most decadent, delicious, mouthwatering desserts you could ever see. All these like brownies that have a layer of cookie dough on top with M&Ms. They have like big, huge slices of different cakes you can get. All these sweet treats. And Captain Basic Bitch is like,
Oh, I'll have the strawberry parfait.
Yeah, and a blueberry coffee cake. I love their coffee cake. I love it.
It's crazy how dependable you are, Jeff. So, like...
That's right.
I mean...
That's what ladies love about me.
The fact that it's just like ice cream, whipped cream, and some strawberry sauce, and then just like a fried Uncrustable.
Oh,
Wait a minute. You don't think this... You're not interested?
I mean, I'm interested, but not when you have a fucking Dubai chocolate cinnamon roll next to it.
So you think you're more interested in that one? Is it
Yeah.
because it's exotic, or is that a preferable flavor profile?
I don't know, like a sundae. If you're literally just giving me a scoop of like what flavor is the ice cream?
Vanilla soft
vanilla.
serve.
So vanilla soft serve.
It's a funnel cake fried strawberry encrustable. That's not.
I mean,
That's kind of cool.
it's doing a lot of heavy lifting for just a tiny little baseball helmet with vanilla soft serve in it. Like Jeff, it is literally
Kevin, how
vanilla.
big do you think this cinnamon roll is?
I mean, it's probably
that-
comparable. It's just like you're literally just getting a little bit of vanilla soft serve. It's vanilla. Like that is the joke, that you order the most vanilla thing on the menu and you're going with vanilla.
Damn. All right, shots fired. Fair enough. I didn't think about it like that. I thought like you said, the funnel
I
cake
think
fried.
that we are seeing that Kevin is just a snooty bitch and is
Yeah.
too good for an all-American treat. Kevin would
Yeah.
rather that Middle Eastern treat.
So you
What does
guys,
that say?
you guys think cinnamon rolls are shit? You don't fuck with cinnamon
I think
rolls?
I think cinnamon rolls are delicious. There is a cinnamon roll spot on Second Street called Cinnaholic, and it has all different variations cinnamon roll. I don't know if it has the ice cream, but I think it has a Dubai cinnamon roll. I have nothing bad to say about it.
This is not a like one hate the other situation. This is just if I was given the choice between the two, 100% of the time I'm going with the Schwarbomb.
Yeah, and I hear your point about vanilla ice cream being obviously the most basic bitch flavor, but like if you go strawberry, isn't that too much strawberry? Don't you need something to kind of mix it up?
No, I mean, okay, I am being too harsh. I'm sure this is delicious, but it's literally just soft serve vanilla, a spoonful of Fruity Pebbles drizzled on it, a little bit of strawberry syrup, and then, the most boner-inducing part, you have a deep-fried funnel cake Uncrustable. I have an Uncrustable right here, ready for my MSPH tank.
I have a hard time stomaching being called a basic bitch for taking this from the guy whose death row meal included reheated microwaved Kraft macaroni and cheese.
Hey,
Yeah,
some stuff's
a
just,
pan pizza.
some stuff's just better the next day.
Like you, like this, what?
Yeah.
You live in like the most glass house out of everyone. Like
I mean,
it's
I
the
don't know.
Schwarbomb all the time.
A cinnamon bun drizzled with chocolate with a big scoop of like Dubai chocolate filling is, I don't know, that's giz inducing, but neither of you guys have ever had Dubai chocolate, right?
No, I've had it with you. I had it with you when we went to American Dream.
Oh yeah, and it was kind of
It's
like
it's good. But
I had it at a Greek place actually. I had like a Greek yogurt, frozen yogurt, Dubai chocolate like parfait. There's this place on Second Street called Nick's, which is really good. I had it there. That was my only time having it though.
Carl's friend went to the Middle East one time and brought us back a Dubai chocolate bar from the place that invented it, and my dick turned inside out and I came out of my ass.
I mean, I love pistachios, love caramel. So this, again, the Dubai cinnamon roll. There was a lot of different desserts. That was that was probably the easiest region to fill up.
All right, well, I've
I
clearly
thought
been
it was
outvoted.
exotic enough to put it up there.
I see it's been, vanilla soft serve advances.
Yeah. So the next two items, the 2 and 3 seed out here in the MLB 2026 food bracket is the 2 seed, the double play parfait, donut parfait, which is obviously Cincinnati Reds, also in a helmet. For those of you who can't read the, I don't know how big it is when I put it up on your screen, but
For all of you
it's
fucking
12.
illiterate idiots out there.
No. I just mean the font is small. It's 12 cinnamon sugar donuts with house-made banana pudding, vanilla wafers, cinnamon toast crunch, whipped cream, and caramel sauce. Double play donut parfait by the Reds, and it is going against the 3 seed, a milkshake. Take me out to the ball game. It's salted caramel shake with whipped cream, peanut butter sandwich cookies, Kit Kat bars, and Cracker Jacks.
Fuck.
I think the milkshake, well, a milkshake this loaded is not as easy to deal with at a ball game, but I do think, generally speaking, a milkshake is easier to eat in a baseball stadium situation than this. But get the helmet.
It's
You
a
do have the
sloppy
helmet.
one. It looks like one of those showy Bloody Marys at a bar.
Yeah,
It's
like
got too much hanging out of it.
I love the concept of this milkshake.
Yeah.
I don't love what's going to happen to me as I try and drink this in the Arizona sun.
Yeah. Well, it is a dome, but point taken.
Oh, they do play in a dome? Okay.
Yeah.
But still, like,
Imagine playing outdoors in Arizona in fucking July. Jesus Christ.
didn't the Diamondbacks used to play outside?
No, it's
Never?
always been indoors. Yeah, they have that cool. They have that cool pool out in right field too.
Okay. But I mean, this just looks so messy.
Yeah.
That's my problem with it.
That could be a
the
recipe for
execution
disaster.
and being able to eat it is like, it looks beautiful. Like, it is something I would 100% order because I saw it, and then I'd get back to my seat and I'd be like, what the fuck do I do now?
You got chocolate and caramel over your hands. Like, oh fuck,
Yeah.
man.
All over me. All
Yeah,
over
down
me.
over my
Like,
pants. I will say, they lost me with the Cracker Jacks.
Why?
You don't like Cracker Jacks.
I don't.
You don't like them at all, or they're just too basic, bitch?
I mean,
When's the last time you had one? Because Cracker Jacks are bomb. They are.
I used to get
It's
them when I was a
caramel
little
popcorn.
kid because they had a prize, and I thought maybe there'd be like a gold bar in there or something.
Oh my god, it's got a car in this box of Cracker Jacks.
I thought there might be a chance that there would be something like life-changing, like not just like, a crazy colored fucking paper clip, but something actually like valuable. And I was wrong. And
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hopefully you learned an important lesson at that age.
Cracker Jacks, it's like you took popcorn and you stuffed it up a dead gorilla's ass and let it sit there for a week and then took it out. Like, I don't
No,
get
it's-
Cracker Jacks.
It's
caramel
caramel
glazed with
corn.
caramel. What are you talking about? There's little peanuts in there, here or there. Cracker Jacks are bomb. I feel like it's been too long since you've had one. Maybe that's the issue.
I don't know.
can't imagine you eating it and being like, this tastes like it's been up a gorilla's ass. Like, they're good. I hear that they're the too basic, bitch. I'll listen to that because they've been around for probably 120 years at this point.
I'm sorry. You pounce on me all you want. I fucking don't like them. I don't like Cracker Jacks.
So we all went through the 2 seed,
Yeah.
the double play donut parfait.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Jeff
Put that in
Parfait
there.
Master Clark.
What would you say? You kind of broke up.
Jeff the Parfait Master Clark.
Yeah, that's right. I love my parfaits. Okay. Down in the hot dog region, this is another one that could have been much bigger. There are obviously a lot of hot dogs.
I have a timeshare down in the hot dog region.
Yeah, there's a lot of new hot dogs in baseball stadiums this season. It's probably the most popular baseball or concession item you can get. But the 1 seed, I went with the Tiger Tail, which is obviously for the Detroit Tigers, and the Bow Wow dog. Now, the Tiger Tail, you can see the picture here, hopefully.
Yep, I see that.
It's a hand-battered, foot-long corn dog rolled in cheese powder, topped with coney chili, orange mustard, and diced onions. This was another issue, Kevin, that I had to navigate I had to avoid onions as much as possible. That was the other reason why I made that last minute switch on the burger and taco bracket, because one of the burgers that I added last second had big fat onion rings on it, which I fucking love,
I mean,
but I know you would dislike.
I will not let my onion bitchery affect this. And like, it's one of those things where, like, I could just take the onion rings off. It's a very easy thing. And then I'm sure somebody sitting near me in the stadium will take free onion rings off me.
Absolutely. Hopefully, I'm sitting next to you. This one, not as easy, but you can just get them not to put the onions on in the first place.
Yeah, it looks like they got salt bait on top. I could just be like, just skip that step.
Gotcha. And
what's the difference between orange mustard and yellow mustard?
Good question.
Is there maybe orange?
Is it like Grey Poupon?
Yeah, you know what? I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
Because that mustard looks fucking yellow to me.
I have to resort. I'll let you guys, the color masters, handle that one.
Well, you see the D in the right-hand corner? Is that a different color than the mustard drizzle in your eyes, Kevin?
Yeah, but gun to my head, it's a coin toss if somebody asks me if that D is red or orange.
Well,
it's definitely orange. You can trust us. That's orange. So, okay. Yeah, you do make a good point, Shuddy. And it's going against the full receive. Now, this is, I feel like, the type of exotic that Kevin's looking for. It's the Bow Wow dog, which is.
I would not have guessed it was Chicago.
Yeah. You know how uppity they get with their hot dogs. It's Vienna beef hot dog inside a soft bao bun with mustard slaw, tempura, sports peppers, Fresno peppers, and sriracha aioli.
Okay. I mean, it's touching on, each one is touching on things that I enjoy.
I feel like you love these bao buns.
Bao buns are fucking good. I do. And it's such an odd pairing that I would kind of like to. And they look like little wieners. And I kind of like. All right, here's my wiener eating preferences.
You're a small size queen?
Yeah, I like them on the smaller side.
You don't like a foot long?
They go down the gullet easier. And
I get pumped whenever a girl says that to me.
I like overcooked hot dogs. I like it when they look like your fingers after you've been in the pool for too long. They get like a little wrinkly.
I like my hot dogs on the grill pretty much burnt and charred.
Yeah. And it looks like these would have a good flavor. And I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell, but they do look like they are approaching my preference of overdoneness. The aioli I'm a fan of. What did you say they had? Fried peppers?
They had tempura sports peppers.
That sounds wonderful.
Sounds great, actually.
But
mustard slaw, Fresno peppers, which I'm not really sure totally what Fresno peppers are. I guess I can look it up here while you're riffing. The Marathon Burger, Nipsey Hussle spot that just opened up in Long Beach, supposed to be a phenomenal burger. It's smash burgers, I think, but they also add Fresno peppers to their burgers, and supposedly it gives it like a unique flavor.
These look delicious, but I am Team Tiger Tail.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I do fuck with chili. I enjoy chili a lot.
Who doesn't?
It's tough to get onion-free chili. But again, I said I would not let that affect my bitch assness.
Yeah, I cooked. Is chili one of those things you can have onions in and not even notice? Because I don't think I told you this, but there were onions in my pasta sauce when you.
Yeah, I mean, there are onions in like every pasta sauce.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of like they get cooked down, or they're big enough where I can just flick them away with my fork. Can I see the previous glizzy again? Oh man, I forgot that it's a big bastard that's fucking battered in corn.
It's a corn dog, and that's fried and then rolled in fucking Cheetos dust.
Cheeto Keef.
Cheeto Keef and chili. Although I don't know what mustard and chili would taste like together. That might. be kind of.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Doesn't Tommy's do that? I think Tommy's does chili cheeseburgers and they have mustard on it.
Yeah, but I can't do Tommy's. Like has like big fucking like raw onions mixed into their chili, so I've never had it before.
Tommy's is bomb. It will. You can do some real fart maxing and shit maxing on Tommy's. Like it isn't a. If you need to clean your system out, you go to Tommy's and it'll clean you up real good.
I think I'm gonna go with the Bow Wows.
I have Tommy's like once a year, and it takes a couple days to recover. Even though I have the Bow Wow as the 1 seed, I'm gonna go or the 4 seed, and Shuddy, you're going with the Tiger Tail, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm just gonna put through the Bow Wow dog. And I don't think you're that torn up about it, right? You said you like the Bow Wow dog.
No, yeah, I'm not. I would eat either one of those, but
You're not gonna storm off the podcast, right?
no, nope. This is not the final straw of anything yet.
I should point out if people want to see all this food porn, just go to our YouTube, youtube.com/Mad Scientist Party Hour.
Yep. And the 2nd and 3 seeds, the 2 seed from the Red Sox, the Bow Wow dogs from the Cubs, which I think we covered, yeah, because Chicagoans are so uppity with their hot dogs. But we
They
have
have
the
a specific way you eat a hot dog in Chicago, and it's not that.
Yeah. Yeah, they get real like chippy and like uppity about their hot dogs. My ex was from the Chicagoland, and they take their hot dogs serious over there.
Will they kill you if you call it a glizzy?
I don't think so, but I've never heard them say that. I don't like the Chicago hot dogs with the sport peppers and the pickle spear and the tomatoes. They're pretty good, but it's not something I could do often. And like the LA Dirty Dogs outside of like concerts and stadiums are real. I feel like underrated. I feel like most people don't associate LA with hot dogs, and those Dirty Dogs are really good. Kevin, can you back me up on that? Oh, Shuddy, you too.
Yeah, they're
No,
good.
I was gonna change topic slightly and just say that I am a big believer in the Costco hot dog.
Very good.
Man, I got it. That might be my moving meal. I'll just double up on the Costco discount things. I'll just get a slice of Costco pizza and a Costco glizzy,
Which is also delightful. Like Costco pizza is like
It's legitimately good.
yeah. And the fucking hot dog is the shit.
Don't they have a chicken bake there?
They also have the chicken bake.
I thought I saw someone on social media combine, like wrap the chicken bake and hot dog in a pizza from Costco and eat all 3 of them combined. I was like, damn, that actually looks good.
Dude, I fucking love Costco. I fucking love it. It's just
I
like
love Trader Joe's the same way you love Costco. My only issue with Costco is I don't like it. The options like the portion size, for lack of a better word, is too big for just me and Cheech.
dude.
It's fucking insane. It is. I love Costco too. Sharon recently got a Costco membership, so we've been going on the weekends, and like I have like fucking 6 boxes of gallon-sized freezer bags because that's the only way you can buy them at Costco.
Dude,
I bought a bottle of allergy pills that's 365 pills. Like,
As a single man with no family, I have zero business buying in bulk at Costco.
yeah,
But I go there
it's Draven and
I want everything. I walk in there and I like throw my arms out and I start spinning in circles like I just entered the gates of heaven. I want everything. Every single thing they're selling. The fact that I'm never going to run out of garbage bags and dental floss is the only thing that makes me feel secure in life.
Sharon, every time we go, Sharon's like, why do we have to walk through all the stuff we aren't going to buy? Like the electronics. Like, yeah. Like,
Could be sold, Sharon. Like, could be sold.
Yeah, like, we don't need a faucet this trip, but what if we do next time? We need to see what they have. Like,
Sharon,
like,
you never know. We might wake up tomorrow and need 13 vacuum cleaners.
Last time we were there, I got bao buns and I forgot to buy the steamer. I didn't grab the steamer basket when we were on the other side of the store that had it, and I lost out, and now I don't know what to do.
We can
But
go
yes,
back. We
I
can go
also
back to
love
the.
Costco.
We can go back to the bracket after this. But quick tip: next time you're there, get the fucking ube ice cream brownie sandwiches. You're welcome.
Fuck,
You're
man,
welcome.
that sounds wonderful.
They're fucking incredible.
So
I
like
am
the
a big fan of the orange chicken you can get in the frozen section.
Nice.
There is really fucking good. Yeah, I love. This is a weird tangent I didn't expect to go on, but yeah, I am a Costco believer.
so the ube brownie sandwiches are the buns brownies.
Yes.
Fuck yeah!
And then just
God,
like
I gotta
purple.
come. Do you have them in your
ice cream.
freezer? I'm coming to your new place.
I don't, but
Oh man, you better stock up before I come and visit.
it's only because when I buy them, I eat 2 a day.
Double fisting.
I don't need my titties. Don't need that sort of weight.
Yeah, I hear you.
Last time we went, I got these caramel apple pastries. Oh,
Dude,
fuck.
Costco just
It rips.
got 150-mile-per-hour fastball.
But you know what
Pun
else rips?
intended.
The remaining 2 entries in the glizzy bracket they both seem exciting to me.
Why do you keep calling them glizzies?
Cause man,
You just like it, don't you? You like that word.
it is like of all the new terms that like the youngsters are throwing around, I actually enjoy calling hot dogs glizzies. I don't know why.
I have never heard this before.
Well, we never really talk about hot dogs.
Or social media. It does. I have noticed it. Yeah, I have noticed it on social media more nowadays, Kevin. So I hear you. All right, 2-seed surf and turf dog from the Red Sox versus the beef Wellington hot dog from the Royals. The surf and turf dog from the Red Sox has Kobe beef hot dog topped with Luke's lobster meat, crispy Savinors bacon, which is like a Boston-based butcher, chives, which we'll know he's Kevin probably, and butter on a toasted brioche bun. I love brioche buns.
Holy fuck!
And
This
so it looks
amazing.
like 2 different proteins right there. Actually, three proteins:
Bacon.
beef hot dog, bacon, and lobster. Wow! Now that's a great hot dog, and now that we're talking about it, could even be a 1-seed here. And it's going against the beef Wellington hot dog, which is the Kansas City Royals saying it's a foot-long hot dog topped with prosciutto, minced mushrooms, chipotle ketchup, yellow mustard inside puff pastry. So,
Dude, that's like elevated fucking
proteins.
pigs in a blanket.
yep.
Oh,
And I've made this before, and I named it Queef Wellington. I don't like it.
yeah, and
You
it
know-
is the Kansas City Queefs, right? Or well, I guess the same
No,
city.
well,
The same city.
same
Yeah.
city,
I
different
think.
sports.
Same
Yeah.
city. I wonder if it's the same state, right? Not sure. I'm not sure. Whatever.
It is, yeah. Kansas City, they're both in Missouri.
Okay,
Missouri.
I'll take your word for it. I know the Royals are in Missouri. Okay,
And Chipotle ketchup is not to be fucked with. That is a strong addition to this. Like going from
Yeah.
just like instead of using regular ketchup, Chipotle ketchup, there's a lot of restaurants in LA that do that, like with your fries. And Chipotle ketchup is fucking elite. It makes such a huge difference.
agreed. I'm a big ketchup guy too.
Surf and turf. Surf and turf.
Yeah, I
No,
mean,
I
Surf
think
and
that
turf.
is just a way more epic hot dog than, like, that is, I mean, obviously the one you get at the stadium is not going to look like that, but
The
beef
beef spin
Wellington-
it fucking better. Better get close.
the beef Wellington picture is what yours is going to look like. Like, they didn't zhuzh it up at all.
Yeah, it is a little underwhelming from that perspective. I mean, this probably should be a 1-seed. You got 3 proteins in a toasted brioche bun. I mean, that's fucking power.
And let's not, those fries in the background also look fucking incredible.
you read my
I'm
mind,
interested.
Shuddy. Yeah.
I'm interested.
Those-
So is this
like,
unanimous?
I know we're not taking the, yeah, this is unanimous, not accounting for the fries, but the fries looked elite as well.
All right, so your guys' screen kind of blocks off the other side of the bracket for me, so I got to move it. I don't think that's the same for the screen share, but going on the upper right hand corner, we're in the what the fuck is that region,
Nice.
and we're starting with the brisket donuts, the 1 seed versus the blooperito. The brisket donuts are by the Houston Astros, and the blooperito is from Smashland's Atlanta Braves. The brisket donuts are chopped brisket shaped like a donut, deep fried and topped with barbecue sauce, and they're served with mac and cheese. I put that as the 1 seed because A, it sounds fucking bomb, and B, it's pretty exotic.
Dude, this is going to make me go to baseball. This bit.
Yeah. Come to the
Kevin's
Angels,
gonna
dude.
Kevin's gonna go for getting to all MLB parks in the season this year because of the food.
Yeah.
I mean, does the Dodgers
Oh,
have anything cool?
the Dodgers do have some cool shit. I can actually go to their Stadium Eats gallery once we wrap up the bracket because they do have some cool shit. And one of them is on one of their tacos is on our burgers and tacos region, which we'll
Sick.
get to after this. The only thing about Dodgers games is they're super expensive. The fans are kind of dicks.
Yeah.
And like commuting in and out of Dodger Stadium, it has to be the worst commute in America. Like it's in the conversation. I know Miami's got it pretty bad. Anyways, Houston Astros brisket donuts are going against the Blue Burrito, which is an Atlanta Braves thing. Hold on. It's a deep fried burrito with chipotle spiced beef, cota cheese, fresh pico de gallo, and a signature house made sauce. Is it cota?
Cotija.
This word. Cotija.
Cotija?
Cotija. Okay.
I like that cheese, though.
So it's like little cut up. It's almost like a chimichanga.
Yeah. Which I fuck with. I mean, I'm sure this is delicious, but why is it blooper? What's the significance of combining the words blooper and burrito?
It's named after their mascot, which is Blooper.
Oh, okay. Can I see the previous item again? Oh, yeah. Fucking brisket donuts.
Yeah, those.
I gotta go with
and
that.
the fact that they come with mac and cheese that's not even pictured.
Yeah, touche. Yeah, it's an elite side. They're really that's a absolutely wonderful looking
And
item. I want to try that.
And I don't know if you guys know this or not, but if there's one thing Texas knows, it's barbecue.
That's right. I've heard that about Texas. All righty, the 2 versus 3 seed. We got the DC Monument, which is by the Nationals, obviously the Washington Nationals, and the Machete, which is from the Miami Marlins.
Machete.
The DC Monument and the Machete. So DC Monument is this guy right here, and it is a stack sandwich. Oh no, is it black for you guys too?
Oh, there it goes. It's
All right,
loading.
here we go. Okay.
It's loading like when I used to download pictures of Cindy Crawford naked on fucking 14.4 dial-up.
It's the DC Monument Chicken Tower. So stacked sandwich featuring grilled chicken, smoked bacon, mixed greens, chipotle, creamy chipotle ranch, Gruyere cheese on a soft pretzel bun, and you got some pickles sticking out of there too.
It's got gayer cheese on it.
Chicken sandwich. I'm a sandwich
which is
enthusiast.
interesting.
I'm Yeah. a sandwich enthusiast. It's going against a Machete, which is more like a what the fuck is it on name, but it's mostly straightforward. So maybe I've made a whiff on this region, but it's a 2 foot quesadilla with melted mozzarella, Oaxacan cheese, house marinated carne asada, smoked guajillo, pepper sauce, salsa verde, and sriracha.
Fuck.
And it comes in like its own box. So it's a big ass quesadilla.
Yeah, kind of like you can see a little slice of the box in the picture, and it looks like that box that Schwarzenegger hides his shotgun in, the flower thing in Terminator 2.
Yeah, good call, good reference.
But man, I love a good quesadilla. That sounds wonderful. I love the size.
Oh, the value.
What's the featured meat in the sandwich, the DC Monument sandwich? Chicken.
It is grilled chicken. Just a little basic bitch-ish, but you got some bacon in there, so we got 2 proteins. Got a nice creamy Chipotle ranch and Gruyere cheese.
I love it when my cheese is gayer.
Why does it say bases loaded foot-long dog? Is there a hot dog in it too?
That's for the whole post. There's other
That's another hot dog.
pictures.
You want to see some other stuff they got?
Oh, my bad. No. We can stick with the featured one. We can stay on topic.
Well, you talked about it. I feel like we got to show the listeners
All right, fine.
or our viewers. This. That's the...
Is that onion straws?
Yeah, that's why I think I left it off here.
Because that looks awesome.
Yeah. I don't know. One's a capital slugger and one's a bases loaded foot dog. But that's the what the fuck is that? 1 seed versus the machete. I'll give you one more look at that before you guys make your decision.
This is not helping with how fucking hungry I am.
I know, I'm starving.
I feel like this isn't going into my decision making, but I feel like eating that sandwich at the game would make a huge mess and get fucking all over me. But
Good call.
I'm going to vote for what I think is more delicious, and it's close, but I think I might go with the quesadilla.
I'm also with the quesadilla.
The machete.
Oh, man. Looks like what's the one we had most arguments in or most debate?
The Schwarbomber. The Schwarbomber
yeah.
had the most debate.
What do you
right.
vote for in that one, Jeff? Are you with the sandwich or the machete?
I'll go the machete. I'm a sandwich enthusiast. I am. I do agree with your point, Kevin, about how it's not as fun of a baseball stadium snack. Whereas I can just like pick apart that quesadilla and have more confidence that it's not going to fucking get all over me. Aglio olio. All right. So again, this is a bit of a tougher region. It's mixed up. I'm not going to address it. I got 2 burgers going against each other, then 2 tacos. The 1 seed is the Bat Flip, which is another Atlanta Braves concession, versus the 4 seed, the Big Scrap. So the Bat Flip, which is this guy right here, is 2 pounds of beef patties, 4 ounces of pork belly, 4 ounces of braised rib, fried eggs, jalapenos, and chipotle aioli, and it's a 7-inch brioche bun. So it gives you enough bun for all the meat, which is an issue for a burger this big. But they thought ahead, and I appreciate that. Versus the 4 seed, the Big Scrap. Scrap, I think, is a Maryland thing. It's this guy on top of the burger. I don't know if my Scrapple, excuse me, yeah. But it's called the Big Scrap. And I don't know if my mouse cursor is visible to the viewers,
Yes,
but I'm circling it. Okay, all right, my bad. But a fried scrapple, which is AKA a crispy block of delicious pork scraps. It sits atop 2 smashed beef patties covered in cheese. You do have lettuce, onions, and pickles, which I'm assuming can be modified for you, Kevin, and a house-made brick sauce. Excuse me. I was trying to look up what brick sauce is. I don't know. I assume it's just like Thousand Island or, In-N-Out spread. Same difference. I couldn't get a clear answer on that one. So Bat Flip, which has 1, 2, I would say 4 different proteins, 3 different animals. You got beef patties, pork belly, braised short rib, which I believe is pork as well. So you got 2 pork items in there and fried eggs. Versus again the Big Scrap, which has got a scrapple on top of smash burgers. Have either one of you tried a scrapple?
I've had Scrapple.
Yeah. I like it.
Oh, really? I've never even heard of it.
I like Scrapple.
Scrapple's fucking good, yeah.
Is it like breaded Spam?
It's not breaded at all. Here, stop sharing for a second.
It's kind of like in a loaf form, but it looks like I don't think it's usually breaded and fried like that plank is, right?
No,
Shuddy?
it is not. It's like fried like breakfast meat.
It's good. It's like a twist on like I don't know, like Jersey's all about Taylor ham pork roll, and then PA I think is big into scrapple.
Yeah.
Oh, PA. Okay.
So it comes in like these
Yeah, it looks
packaging.
gross.
It does, but it tastes way better. It's kind of like corned
It's like
beef
spam
hash.
musubi, right?
Like if you
Or
get corned beef,
on-
if you get corned beef hash at like an East Coast diner, it looks like
Okay.
someone just like splatter shitted all over your plate, but it is
Yeah.
fucking wonderful.
Yeah, it was like how I introduced you to spam musubi, and on paper it sounds terrible, but then you're like, oh, wait a second.
Yeah, so it's basically scraps from the head, heart, and liver mixed with cornmeal, buckwheat flour, and spices.
Speaking of which, Kevin, that
Yeah.
actually had me thinking. I introduced you to spam musubi at that place Hibiscus in Hollywood. I know you haven't been in Hollywood hanging out maybe as much as you used to, but
I hope that place is still there. I used
yeah, I was
to.
gonna ask if that place is still around.
I don't know, man, but I hit on a waitress there once.
Oh, I remember that. And
Yeah.
and you didn't want to go back, so that she might.
Well, yeah, because like
make fun of you or
Stevie
whatever.
B was like, because like I had seen that chick all the time, and she was so hot, and like I was in a relationship, so obviously I'm not gonna fucking try anything. But after I was single, I went back there, and she was the waitress again, and Stevie B was like, dude, she was eyeing you up, and I was like, you know what? I'm taking the coward's way out of this. I wrote my phone number on the receipt, and then she started texting me, and I was flirting with her and stuff, and she was like, I've seen you at the shop a bunch of times, but like I always thought you were gay. And I was like, God, it's the first time I
Jesus.
came without my girlfriend. Like I came with the same chick every time. Like, man, that gay guy has a pretty girlfriend.
Maybe she couldn't understand how you were out kicking your coverage, so she just assumed you were her gay buddy, your girlfriend's gay buddy. Well, I know you've told this story a bunch of times. Whatever happened to that? You couldn't get from texting to dating?
No, we were like texting for a while, and then like I don't know. It was really tough to. At first, I was scared that she saw my phone number and was like joking about it with everybody else, and then like it was one of the cooks texting me, and they were like tricking me. Because like she said
Yeah, when
something
they
about
called
how
you
like,
gay, it's probably like, oh, wait a second, what the hell's happening here?
like this girl was so fucking hot, and she was like, I can't believe you're. She was like, at first I didn't know if it was a joke or not. Like, why would you want my number? Because I'm so ugly. Like everybody at the restaurant always makes fun of how ugly I am, and I was like, someone's fucking with me. This doesn't feel right because she's way too hot for anybody to be like, you're the ugly one. Let's all dunk on you.
You can see what the cooks look like.
And then like we followed each other on Instagram, and then she started posting pictures of like her and her boyfriend. And I was like, ugh. And she like rarely posts on Instagram like at all. Like I don't think she's posted in years. So I don't know if she's still with that guy. Every now and then it shows that she's like watched my story. I don't know. Maybe next
Circle
time
back. Fuck it. Circle back.
I should. I don't.
Keep it real. They're like, hey, you still dating that fucking pussy?
It was probably close to like 8 or 10 years ago, but
Maybe you're the one that got away for her.
I'm that
All right.
that gay ugly guy that got away.
Bat flip versus the big scrap. Here we go. Bat flip again. 4 proteins, 3 different animals. Big scrap. Scrapple on smash burgers.
This is tough. I really like smash burgers. They're generous with the cheese. They're generous with the pickles, which I love. A fried plank of scrapple. I've never had that mixed with like been a burger additive before, and that's very enticing. The amount of meat you get with that other one is fucking psychotic. I feel like whoever brings me that burger is going to need to have a defibrillator on hand because it might kill me.
And
It's
you got
something
the
to consider.
jalapenos too.
Something to consider. I mean, you want to eat this at the ballpark, and you're gonna have to walk back to your car and sit in traffic leaving the stadium.
Yeah, the bat flip might make me poop. But at the end of the day, it's what do I want to eat more? This is tough. This might be the toughest one yet.
Yeah, I know you don't have a lot of like going to the baseball stadium knowledge to pull on, but that is a factor where it's like, all right, I have to. It's not just eating this for enjoyment. I have to walk out of the stadium. Yeah, fuck, dude.
I feel like it's not going to be the winner, but I think I'm going to go with the Scrapple one.
I like it. Shuddy, what do you think?
I'm going. I had said I'm going with the big scrap.
Oh,
let's put it
shit.
through.
Okay. What would you have voted for, Jeff?
I had the one seat as a bat flip. I mean, you got just that meat cacophony, and I can't pass up on that.
Too much of a variety of meat for Jeff to pass on.
The quarter pound of pork belly is extremely enticing.
Yeah, what do we have here? We have 2 pounds of beef patty, quarter pound of.
And
So we have
another.
2.5 pounds of meat and fried eggs.
No, and how much short rib?
Well, 4 ounces of pork belly, 4 ounces of short rib, right? So that's another half pound total.
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah,
That's
2.5 pounds of meat and fried eggs.
Fat, juicy slab of meat.
All right, but I respect the decision. I respect the democratic process. The 2C. Now this is tacos going at each other. We got the taco Momolona from the Rockies, which also did the Dubai cinnamon roll, and the Cochinita Pabell bone marrow taco, which is from at Dodger Stadium. This is the taco Momolona. We got a brisket taco with Chihuahua cheese, shredded cabbage, pork belly. Yeah, I almost fucked it up. I actually went to Google Translator earlier this morning, and I was like, "This is Chihuahua. I know this word." But I was a little high, maybe. Or I wake and baked, and I was like, "This is Chihuahua. I know this word."
Ibericos?
Let me find out for sure, and it is Chihuahua.
Ibericos?
But I was like, I've never heard of a Chihuahua cheese. Anyways,
Did they milk a chihuahua to get that cheese?
shredded cabbage, pork belly, gold barbecue sauce, which could be controversial, hot Cheetos, avocado, and avocado crema. This is a big fucking taco.
Yeah, they had to like extend the middle of it.
Yeah, and it's got lips on the ends. Because it's like this will fall out. You need like something to prop up, hold the meat in there as best as possible.
I feel like one bite and that whole thing, like the entire infrastructure crumbles.
yeah, dude. It turns into a taco salad real quick. And it's going against the Cochinita Pabell bone marrow tacos, which is house braised Cochinita Pabell, which I think is like a version of al pastor. It's a pork with rich roasted bone marrow, pickled onions, and fresh cilantro on. This is the gimmicky part for you: warm blue tortillas. So got to get the pickled onions out of there. I'm assuming for you, Kevin. So bummer on that. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm
But you
taking
do
two
have
ingredients off because
proteins.
I don't like cilantro either. But
Oh, what the fuck?
I don't feel like that's a huge.
The other
subtraction.
taco had cilantro on it too.
Yeah,
so
I mean-
that's a wash.
But
Okay.
I absolutely fucking love bone marrow. It's so fucking good. It's
I've
so
never
bad
had
for
bone
you
marrow.
though. It's so bad. It almost tastes like it's the richness of like when we were scooping the sides of the bowl after they cooked the spicy intestines in it at Korean barbecue. Like it's like the grease trap at the end of a Benihana. Like it's just and it's loaded with cholesterol. It's so bad for you, but it's
like
delicious.
it's like what we scraped off the Korean barbecue small intestines thing.
That's what I led with, but yeah.
Sheer heart attack.
I mean, they both look good. What is this? It's fucking a tub of poop.
Oh, sorry. This is a souvenir cup. I think it's a watermelon habanero margarita. Sorry. This is the bone marrow taco.
I mean, al
What's that
pastor
guy?
and bone
So-
marrow with against
The
brisket
Mexican
and pork
place
belly.
we go to in when we're in Dallas that the guys like to go to gives bone marrow butter with the fajitas to pour over while it's on
Holy shit.
the cast iron skillet, and it is fucking incredible.
Sounds wonderful.
I don't know. You guys vote first on this one.
My problem with the Cognita Pit Bull is that there's no cheese.
That's a fair criticism. I think I just, dude, this looks like a 12-pound taco, and that really appeals to my fat guy.
I
Or
mean,
just
I'm going with the Momolona. I would be okay with either getting through, but the no cheese on the Pit Bull is a real bummer for me.
Seems like oversight. How did they not pick a cheese? For all the
does
sucky
cheese
Yeah,
go
why-
well with bone marrow? I'd assume
Why,
so.
why couldn't they have Cojita cheese or Chihuahua cheese or queso
Yeah.
fresco
Crunchos.
or any of those crumbly Mexican cheese? Just a little bit on top.
Corn
just-
cheese,
To show that they give a shit. Just a little sprinkling.
corn cheese.
Cheetos, Crunchos.
So we're gonna put through the taco momolona, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I'm voting for too. That was tough. That was a tough one.
So you want to try to power through this? Got a few more
Yeah, I
matchups.
mean, we don't need to really dissect these too much anymore.
Sure, we can
Right?
we can
So-
finish this off with our mouths.
So we'll just stay in this region. What do you guys got between the big scrap and the taco momolona? I'll pull up the big scrap again.
Burger v
Big
taco.
scrap.
Yeah. It's tough. They both look wonderful. Pitting my love for tacos and my love for burgers against each other is cruel. But I think I will go
You
with the
didn't-
burger.
Okay, I was gonna say you're the tiebreaker here. Okay, so
So you were going to go with the tacos, Jeff?
yeah, I've been thinking about that taco all day. Tapas y pintos. What the hell?
The big
Ibericos. Trying to put it through here. Chistora con patata. All right, going back up to the what the fuck is that region where we got the brisket donuts versus the machete. The brisket donuts seem to be the most exotic thing here on the bracket, at least that what it appears to be Kevin's commentary. Kevin, machete
This-
versus brisket donuts.
Of the regions still left, this is the only hard decision left for me.
Does the mac and cheese side break the tie?
I'm picking the brisket donut, even though there's no donuts involved.
So it doesn't break the tie because it equates to the 2-foot longedness of the machete.
Yeah. You can eat that. You can work on that for a few innings.
Yeah, that's the what the brisket donut had over its first competitor in the mac and cheese. That's kind of a wash with the machete. I do think though that the exotic factor does factor in, other than the machete just being a gigantic quesadilla. It is a rather, and this is not meant to be shit, but it's not an exotic quesadilla on its own. If you would make that a normal sized quesadilla, it would not have the gravitas that it has in machete form. So based on that, I'm going with the brisket donuts.
Okay, cool. Put that through. Brisket donuts going over to the dessert region. Got the shawarma bomb sundae. It's wrote bomber, but it's not bomber. Versus the double play donut parfait. Let me pull those up one more time. This is the 1 versus 2 seed in the regions. Here's the Cincinnati Reds double play donut parfait. Again, 12 cinnamon sugar donuts, house made banana pudding, which I don't think we focused in on enough. That's
didn't.
wonderful. Vanilla wafer, cinnamon toast crunch, whipped cream, caramel sauce, and the Schwarbaum sundae, mini helmet filled with soft served ice cream, topped with funnel cake, fried strawberry Uncrustable, fresh strawberry sauce, and fruity cereal pieces. The basic bitch of this, at least that point that you made, Kevin, did kind of seep into my brain. And while I do have the Schwarbaum as the one seed, and this is a real toss up for me. Shuddy, what are you thinking here?
I don't think it's that much of a toss up because while the double play donut parfait is delicious, looks delicious, I think part of the reason that it went through was how unwieldy the milkshake was. And
Oh
so
wow, the milkshake
it got
lost. This
through.
didn't win.
Yeah, it got through as much on the downsides of the milkshake as it did on its own merit.
I don't
So
see it that way.
to me, it's the Schwarbomb. Like that is it's almost iconic. It's a strawberry sundae in a baseball helmet, which I used to get as a kid after baseball all the time from Dairy Queen. So it's very nostalgic for me. Plus, you throw in a fucking funnel cake battered and deep fried strawberry uncrustable.
Shuddy, it looks like this.
I just don't see how.
It looks like the donut parfait is also in a baseball cap.
It is.
It
It's
is.
also a helmet.
It is. And so you're choosing between banana pudding and a strawberry sundae, and the strawberry sundae is going to win for me. And I think the deep fried uncrustables beats out the mini donuts.
I don't know though, but like, I know you're shitting on banana
Listen,
pudding, but banana pudding is.
I'm not. I am not shitting on banana pudding as much as I'm singing the praises of a strawberry sundae. I'm not.
This
I
thing,
love
Jeff, reminds me
it-
of the double play donut parfait. Reminds me of Cheech's peanut butter lasagna, just subbing peanut butter with cinnamon banana, which gives
Peanut
me
butter lasagna's bomb.
gives me a little bit of a
I mean-
wiener movement. So I'm going with the double play donut parfait. So Jeff, you
You
got to be the
sit me
tiebreaker.
down and you put this in front of me. I am not complaining one bit. That is not. This is not.
Yeah.
I'm not killing the donut parfait. I'm just big on the
Kevin-
Schwarbomb.
Kevin kind of got in my head, and just on further review, I'm gonna go with the double play donut parfait. I just like how many different elements it has to it. But did I already? Oh, okay.
This is not. That is not a controversial pick in my mind, Jeff. Like that is
Yeah.
not. I'm not. Again,
It also
they're
kind of
both-
depends on season. Like this is more of like a fall treat. So if the Reds are good enough to be playing in October, which they're probably not, but you could still get this in September. Whereas like this Schwarmbaum Sunday is like middle of the summer, ideal.
Yeah, exactly.
So
But also,
I'm-
that's a bummer in Philadelphia in August when it's 105 degrees.
yeah. Okay, so going down to the hot dog region, we got the Bow Wow dog versus the surf and turf dog. I feel like I know what you guys are going to pick, but I'll show you guys, more importantly, the viewers and listeners. Again, this is the Bow Wow dog, and this is the surf and turf dog.
Fuck. Actually, you know what? This one's kind of easy for me. I think it's the lobster roll.
Yeah, I'm
It's
going
the
with the surf and turf dog. Yep. All righty. So it's tough to decide from here. You couldn't get more opposite things. Double play donut parfait versus a surf and turf dog. You know, it really just depends on your mood. So I kind of ran us into a dead end here, but riff however you guys feel.
Yeah,
You
we're
feeling
now
more
we're now
sweets today or
dessert
surf
versus
and turf?
entree.
Yeah. What do you do?
Yeah, what point of the game is this? Is this seventh inning stretch or did we just get there?
Yeah. I guess I have to put it in the fifth inning. I don't know. You've been there for a little while. You probably have already eaten. Do you want to You do a bang bang, get
Ooh.
two entrees, or you gonna shift over to dessert? You can always get ice cream on the way home.
I
Stop at
mean,
Afters.
That is true.
I feel like I can look at this objectively because I'm super hungry right now. And sometimes I do see desserts and I'm like, this restaurant rips, but this fucking dessert beats every entree on the menu. I really think, and this is from a guy who's not the biggest hot dog fan in the world, I think I want that fucking hot dog. What the fuck
I
is
want
wrong
that
with
hot
me?
dog too.
It's what is it? 3 proteins we got? We got beef hot dog, lobster
Yes.
meat, and bacon. I
Fucking
mean,
triple meat.
it's huge. All right, let's put it through. I like it.
Wow.
Brisket donuts versus the big scrap. Pull it up one more time. Brisket donuts here. Looks great. And a side of mac and cheese, can't forget, versus the big scrap, which again is something I never even had.
Beautiful
Scrap
burger.
on
I'm
top
going
of smashed
brisket
dogs.
donuts.
Man, this is really tough.
I'm also going, but what is
Okay.
your pick anyways, Kevin?
I think it would be the brisket donuts, and this time I will concede it is the mac and cheese that pushed it over the edge for me. If the burger also came with mac and cheese, the burger would win.
Okay. Interesting. Well, what if it was fries, which is the normal
No.
side? No, you need mac and cheese.
Yep.
Gotcha. Understood. All right. Brisket donuts versus the surf and turf dog.
Again, the
Here's the
surf and turf dog.
Here's the brisket donuts. Different vibes too. Different sides as well.
I mean,
Got mac and cheese here and French fries.
I don't think I've ever had chopped up deep fried brisket.
No.
It really sounds like they're trying to kill me.
Yeah, I'm kind of I'm very much interested and a little confused. So I might go with the brisket donuts, just being, I've never heard of that before. I've never envisioned that. I can kind of see I could definitely see where the Red Sox are going with the surf and turf dog.
I think it's worth pointing out, while on paper it sounds like the greatest thing in the world, been very vocal this episode about my love of lobster and also my love of mac and cheese. But
Glizzies.
I don't like fucking mac and cheese, lobster mac and cheese. I think they're gross together. And it makes me wonder if you slap some fucking buttery lobster on a glizzy, if that might be a gross pairing. I don't know. I've never had it before.
Oh man, my ex used to have this take too. You don't like lobster mac and cheese.
I don't, but I love them like immensely
Yeah.
separated. I don't know why, but putting them together fucks it up for me.
That restaurant that I used to work at before I moved out here, I've talked about a million times. We had every week, I think it was a Wednesday, they had lobster mac and cheese, and it was fucking bomb. But I guess I get your point. I mean, I've heard it from enough different people that I understand where you're coming from.
But I think
So
if
what do
you
you-
put bacon with lobster, it's delicious. And hot dogs are pork, right?
Yeah,
Actually,
and there is
sometimes they're
actually
beef.
bacon here. Well, so this is a beef hot dog, and there's bacon. So
I think it might
I'm
be
going with the surf and turf.
Wow. All right. A split. It goes to decision. It's not a flawless victory. There's no fatality
Yeah.
here, but I think I'm with you, Shuddy.
surf and turf wins.
I'm interested
Yeah.
in hot dogs of different nations.
All right,
I mean,
there it is.
I know it wasn't your vote, Jeff, but I'm sure as a hot dog enthusiast, you're not bummed.
Dude, I mean, you got 3 proteins and a brioche bun. What am I mad? I can't be mad.
Well, there you have it. There's the winner, the surf and turf dog. What city is that?
That is Boston,
Era
a
Boston.
place that I used to shit on.
That's
One of
right.
my favorite chefs is from Boston, though.
We win, you
Autumn Kitty.
cocksuckers. Oh, yeah. The elusive Autumn Kitty.
Yeah, she agreed to come on our podcast 50 times with 10 different people. I don't know. We'll see.
But yeah, there we go. Shout out to Boston. Congratulations. Shout out to you, Jeff. That was a great bracket. Thank you for being a guest this week.
Oh yeah, thanks for having me again, guys. Hopefully I can come back again soon. We'll see.
And what do you have to promote?
Absolutely nothing. DBTCS.com. Go check that out. I'll kick bets, but I'm going to be off until the Masters. So 2 weeks, if you're subscribed to Outkick Bets, you'll get a Masters preview. Excuse me, not this Tuesday, tomorrow, the following Tuesday. So,
but if you're
that's
not
what I'll,
subscribed, you could use that time to catch up on previous episodes.
yeah, sure. You can listen to our college basketball breakdown, which is completely worthless now that we're in the Final Four. But hey, more downloads only helps me out, so I appreciate it. But check that out, outkickbets.com or Outkick Bets podcast.
Yeah, and if you want to see everything we just described, it's kind of worth it. If you enjoy food porn, go to youtube.com/Mad Scientist Party Hour. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all that crap. And you can get more MSPH on our Patreon, patreon.com/Mad Scientist Party Hour. There just is a brand new What the Fuck Did I Just Watch? There's a brand new Dragon Ball Queef. There's a brand new Queef or No Queef. There's a brand new Kevin's Nerd Hole with Pokemon Pokopia. Jeff just perked up.
Yeah.
A lot of
Pokemon
stuff.
Procopia?
Check it out. It keeps us alive. It supports the homies, and it counts as a win for the little guys. All these fucking big swinging dick podcasters, they got enough. They're eating fine. Help the underdogs out. Patreon.com/Mad Scientist Party Hour, and you can also follow us on Instagram. I'm at Kevin Kraft. At Shuddy Boy.
At Shuddy Boy. Sorry.
At Jeffro Records.
And at MSPH Podcast, and at John Cooper Movie. I feel like, actually, no, never. I was going to say it's coming soon, but in the month I'm going to post the Green Band trailer, the one that is suitable for all audiences, which had to get cut for it to be available on Prime, which will happen on June 9th. 6-9, baby. Let's 6-9 the second coming of John Cooper. And if you want to get a poster, mine is already moved over to the new place, but you can see it behind Jeff and Shuddy. Etsy.com/shop/John Cooper Movie. Check it out. Snag one before the movie takes off. And, I'll even slap the old John Hancock on there.
Herbie Hancock.
That's right. I forgot. How silly of me. All right, everybody. Thank you all for listening. But until next time, something